Ah, just the armed assailant one. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Whoop. That's kind of funny to say, actually. I'm not worried about that. They'll deal with it.
Spider-Man, over here.
I could do it later.
Detective Mackey, I presume?
Thanks for coming. I want to talk to you about the Black Cat.
I plead the fifth.
Not the new cat, the old one, 20 years ago. I worked the case.
Black Cat is a copycat? Huh. What happened to the original?
He died in prison, but we never found all the paintings he stole. I've got a new lead, but the department doesn't want to waste resources on an old case.
Wasting resources is kind of my specialty.
Great. Head to this location. I'll fill you in on the way.
Yep, I think this is the one.
I appreciate your help. I'm retiring soon, and this case is my biggest loose end. So I went through the files to give it one last shot. The old cat preferred to steal art. But right before he got busted, he hit a smoke detector factory.
Smoke detectors? That's random.
Not really. He stole the Americium-241 inside him. We thought he had a buyer for the radioisotopes, but I was watching a movie the other night and saw something that gave me an idea. What if he tagged the paintings he stole with those isotopes in order to help him find them once he got out?
What movie were you watching? Wait, don't tell me. Spoilers.
So I was thinking, if we track the isotope, we could find the stolen paintings.
I have a scintillation counter in my suit that should do it. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks, Spider-Man. If I can close the books on this one, I can retire in peace.
Nice, so go to the top of the Chrysler building.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings.
I think they'll always be on a level
The
surface.
signal's coming from this power box, but I'm not detecting any electricity. Huh. An art storage tube. Detective, I found a stolen painting. It was hidden in a fake power box.
Yes, I knew it. Leave it there. I'll have someone pick it up. In the meantime, I'll send you some other locations we know Hardy frequented.
Sounds good. Wait, did you say Hardy?
Yeah, the original cat's name was Walter Hardy. I'll pull his files and have more details next time we talk.
Right, find Walter Hardy's stolen paintings hidden throughout the city. Yeah, we will definitely just do that now, so that's all done. Oh, we can wrap
Walter
up the
Hardy,
story
the
bit.
original Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat that I know. This appears to be a family business.
Long lost loot, yep.
Peter, the police scanner just reported an active shootout around Hudson and North Moore.
Isn't that area controlled by the Magia?
Yeah, whatever Black Cat stole, it might have just triggered a gang war.
Well, I'm on my way to check it out. Any other updates on the museum heist?
So here's what I got. Nobody knows what was on that drive in the Maria painting. But word is, Hammerhead now has the drive, and the Magia families are freaked out about it.
Must have been pretty valuable if it made a notorious art thief ignore art.
Wonder why she's working for Hammerhead. She usually flies solo.
Who knows? I stopped trying to figure out Felicia a long time ago.
Felicia, huh? You guys on a first-name basis now?
Well, I mean, I guess, maybe.
Well, let's just keep each other in the loop, okay?
Yep, do that story beat after
Trail ends here.
wrapping this up.
More stolen art. Detective, I found another stolen painting.
Good work. We could close a whole bunch of files before we're done.
How'd Hardy die anyway?
Escape attempt from Rikers. He drowned trying to swim to shore. But now we can return what he stole. And who knows? Maybe this will help you bust the new Black Cat.
Right, which is of course my goal. Gotta go, bye.
I like, too, that you get actual story bits from doing these side missions as well. Not so much the active crimes. Uh-oh.
You youngsters won't recall, but there was an earlier Black Cat. A criminal from the old school. And of course, like everything else these days, they had to reboot it with a woman. Now, no one loves women more than J. Jonah Jameson. In a respectful, non-harassing way, of course. I just think this new Black Cat is a bad example for our young ladies. The original stole and took his chances. He didn't try to convince us he could be a good guy like this Jezebel did, remember? She ran around playing with a crime fighter until it became clear she was stealing from the very crooks she arrested, which proves the point I always make: a Black Cat cannot change its spots. I know they don't have spots, but you get my meaning. Wait. Jared tells me black leopards do have spots. You just can't see them. I was right after all. Ha!
That's Jonah for you. Always fun to hear his stuff.
Hardy must have stashed something here.
Local units. Witnesses are reporting a mugging in progress, possibly Magia. Officers needed in Tenderloin. Please copy.
Yeah, gotta get him.
What? I didn't even see the bird take. Oh no. Come on. Come on, faster.
Gotcha. Hey, Detective. Got another painting for you to pick up.
Thanks, Spider-Man. I'll send someone out ASAP.
I'm curious. Did Hardy have any family?
Yeah, a daughter, Felicia.
You don't say.
I know what you're thinking. She might be the new cat. But I ran a search on her. Comes up clean.
She just hasn't been caught yet. The police got her suit and equipment last time, but they just missed her.
I don't know, it doesn't track. When I interrogated Hardy, it sounded like he really loved his kid. Didn't want her mixed up in his work.
Oh, really? Good to know. I'll keep an eye out for more stolen paintings. Sounds like Daddy didn't want daughter following in his paw prints.
Yep, didn't want her, and she is anyways. I think it's only like 10 or 12 of these. So this won't take long, since we can swing around pretty quick. Thought it'd be better that way, just keep swinging rather than using fast travels. Even though it will make it quicker.
Witness called in suspicious
There's
activity
not
on
that
the
many,
rooftop.
so I
Please
don't think it's
mobilize for
really
Flatiron. Over.
justifiably needed. And we're near another one. Excellent.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings. Hardy must have stashed something here. There. Wonder how much this painting is worth. Detective, I found another stolen art piece. Sending coordinates your way.
Nice work. So you've met the new Black Cat, right?
Why? You work in that case too?
Nah, just curious. What's she like?
Complicated. Frustrating. She's manipulative, but she's also got a good heart. She only robs folks who can afford it, or who she thinks deserve it.
And she gave you the slip, huh?
More than once. I can honestly say I've never met anyone quite like her.
I know the feeling. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I went right by where there was one. Well, I kind of try to hit him as I go. That way I can make this nice and smooth for you guys. That way you can see him and all the dialogue. That's another thing I love, is that as you're doing these
Seems
collectibles
like
or
one of those
missions or
stolen paintings
cases,
is around here.
each one you get a little bit
Gotta
more
find a way
story
around that construction
of something.
equipment.
And it's not just, oh, you picked up this item. It's, oh, you picked up this item. Here's your reward of some story too. Where in this case, it's more info on Felicia and her father.
There. Wonder how much this painting is worth. Detective, I found another painting.
Good work. We should get you a badge. I'll have someone come and pick it up.
So in your professional opinion, is the new cat similar to the old one?
Well, she's clearly modeling herself after Hardy. Her style, technique. Hell, her grapple looks like an updated version of his old tech.
Right, you guys had her equipment in lockup for a while. So she steals intellectual property too.
More like improves on it. She's elevated Hardy's work to a whole new level.
Almost sounds like you admire her.
Do this long enough, you can't help noticing real talent. Kinda sounds like you think highly of her too.
Oh, well, you know, it's what you said. Game recognizes game. I'll let you know if I find any more loot.
I think he tells you when we're halfway there, I believe. If not, we'll figure
One of
it
the
out.
stolen paintings should be around here somewhere.
Now down to ground when it's gotta be up. Right? Oh, it is on. Wait, what? On ground. Is there a subway near here?
The loot must be in here. There. Wonder how much this painting is worth. Detective, I'm sending coordinates your way. Another one of Hardy's old paintings.
Thanks for that. I'll send someone ASAP.
Why'd the old cat try to escape Rikers? Non-violent burglary. He had a shot at parole.
Hardy got too big for his britches. The Maggia wanted him to work for them. He said no. That got him on their hit list.
Not a list you want to be on.
Especially if you have a family. The Maggia will target anyone to make their point.
I've noticed. I'll be in touch, Detective.
Just a little bit of story, but here and there, more and more. Okay, so after this, there's only 3, it looks like. You know, I never realized you could actually see some detail across. That's interesting, because I believe it's a lot of that region. Okay, they do it all the way around. Gotcha. I was gonna say, are they gonna drop something for the old game as
I
well?
think one of Hardy's old stashes is around here.
But I don't think so. I think that just happens to be a coincidence.
Hardy must have stashed something here. Found another painting, Detective. Hardy sure found some clever hiding places.
He was one hell of a second-story man.
Obviously. So how'd you catch him?
I'd like to say solid police work, but the more I look at it, the more I think he let himself get caught.
To get away from the Maggia? He must have known they could get to him in prison.
Sure, but the best way to protect his daughter was to take himself off the board.
And it ended up being more permanent than he planned.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds a bit too convenient. I wonder where the story's going.
You really did.
And why he's telling me all this. Like, he's trying to make this more personal, I guess.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings.
Oh no! I was just shy of the water. Well, just shy of land, I should say.
The loot must be in here. More art. This guy was prolific. Congratulations, Detective. You might be the winner of some of Walter Hardy's stolen loot.
Listen, no offense, but I've been looking into case files. Some witnesses say you and the new Black Cat were seen working together. What's up with that?
She said she wanted to go straight, and I believed her. I tried to train her, and she did a lot of good. For a while. Unfortunately, old habits die hard. I got a tip she was stealing from the crooks we took down. Went to her place and found the loot.
You knew where she lived? Was this professional, or was something else going on?
We're venturing into kind of personal territory here, Detective.
Fair enough. Just doing my job. Call me when you got something else.
I really do hope, too, that they still keep all the side missions being more of these stories.
One of the stolen
and kind
paintings
of,
should
personal
be
than
around
just
here
collecting.
somewhere.
Because even collecting the backpacks in the main story was very fun because you also got a little bit of backstory for what's happened in this universe with different enemies and such.
Trail ends here. Got another one, Detective. Hardy had enough to set himself up for life. I almost feel sorry for him.
Probably for the best how it shook out.
A dead body? A little kid without a father? Trust me, that's never for the best.
It is when the Magia's got a grudge. Hardy's death squared things. If he and his kid just disappeared, the mob never would have stopped gunning for him.
He could have turned state's evidence, gotten witness protection.
The Magia's got a long reach. Some things you can't come back from. Hey, so according to my records, there's only one more painting missing.
I'll let you know when I find it.
Okay, it lets us know when there's one left. Which is quite obvious here. That's okay. Now we'll get right back to the main story. Thankfully,
like
it seems
one
to
of
be
those
shaking out
stolen
well, where
paintings is
the parts
around
might
here.
be like 20, 30 minutes, which is good. I haven't been able to do that for a while with the games I've been playing. Well, minus Mortal Kombat. That I could section into chapters. But other than that, the others have been more tough to keep contained.
The trail ends here. Another art piece. Detective, looks like I found the last stash. Any other leads to track down?
No, that's the last piece of Hardy's legacy. I really can't thank you enough, Spider-Man.
Glad to help, Detective Mackey.
And hey, I think you're right about the new cat. Look out for her, okay? It'd mean a lot to me.
That was weird. What did he mean by that? Should call him back and ask him.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
And that's even weirder. Better stop by his precinct.
Attention units. We have a missing persons report on a key
That's right.
Mafia
New
witness.
side mission unlocked.
Incident is active.
Excellent. And that's to wrap up the side mission, I believe.
Grand Central.
Like a fiddle. And it's close to the main mission. Well, how about that? But actually, speaking of changing suits, I would actually like to know your guys' favorite suits. Whether it's one that's featured in this game or one from the movies, the comics. Just whatever's your favorite. Because I know there's a wide variety out there. I mean, in this game and Miles Morales game and a few others, there's such variety of different costumes that there's a flavor of a bit of everything that you're bound to like at least one or if not multiple. I think a lot of them are pretty cool. Some of them I don't think really fit my kind of style that I like to look for, but otherwise, appearance-wise, I can give credit for that kind of detail and creativity.
Priority alert. Magia suspected in an active bomb situation. Response needed north of Houston.
Hey, I'm looking for Detective Mackey.
Mackey? Doesn't ring a bell.
Older guy with a mustache?
Either you got the wrong precinct, or someone played you.
Yeah, someone played me all right. Sergeant Mackey, or do you prefer Walter Hardy?
Hey, don't judge me. I did what I had to do.
Your daughter thinks you're dead, you know.
And let's keep her thinking that. For her sake. Deal?
Deal? You just conned me. Why should I do anything for you?
'Cause you're a decent guy. Take care of my little girl.
I'm so gullible. I need to learn how to be heartless and cynical like everyone else.
But that's what makes Spider-Man so good, is he constantly cares and is willing to put himself in harm's way. Just for someone else. Though when you can see a dark and cynical Spider-Man, those guys are powerhouse versions of him. Cool, now we can get back to the main story here.